What's up? What's going on, friend? Yeah, guess what we're doing? You're doing your tarot card reading right now. Like my Libra cup? Yeah, you base. So how the hell are you doing? Hope you're doing good. Enjoying yourself. This is a general, let me say that again, a general collective, all the people in the world, Taurus-Gemini Cusp babies. That's right. You don't have to be a cusper to come on in, but you ain't gonna run your mouth neither. Okay? So, you could have Taurus or Gemini anywhere in your chart. You're here. I'm gonna use my Light Seers Tarot deck, which I have not used in quite a while. Yeah, but I want to flip some cards over here because apparently it's unorganized. Yeah, so I was going to do a poolside tarot reading today. And whoever gets on my shit, dog, stop, because you're glitching my stuff out. God, we're already starting with the shit shenanigans. Unreal. People got nothing better to do with their lives, huh? Well, go get a freaking job. Stop being a criminal all your life. Yeah. It doesn't pay, man. It really doesn't pay. Maybe in the short term. Yo. Whatever, fool. Let's get into this. Let's see what's going on. In your energy. Yeah, like I said, I was about to do a poolside tarot card reading, but guess what? Not when it's 99 degrees out and no shade. Yeah. I mean, it's bearable. It's bearable for a little bit, but I don't think for a whole tarot card reading it would be manageable. That's right. Even though I'm in the water is still probably 99 degrees. All right. So I am ready. Let's do this. Thank you for waiting. Appreciate that. All right, so Light Seers Tarot deck in the house. We're going to do 2 cards. You know how we do it. Yeah. Don't get comfy. Let's get to it. Wow. This is your free reading. And how are you commenting if you're not even being shown in the damn viewer count? Huh? How do you do that? Oh, there you are. Now you show up. Cool. Now, this is your free reading here. Okay. 2 of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune. Love, huh? It wouldn't be Jenny Love, would it? Jennifer Love. Loveline. All right, so nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. I'm Brian. Okay, here we go. This is it right here. So you're trying to not make a decision. So there is a hi everybody, welcome into the chat. We're just starting it up. Let's get rocking and rolling. So there is definitely something here that you don't want to make a decision about. That's going to change something. So I don't quite know yet. Thank you for liking. I appreciate that. So you're like trying to avoid making a decision that is going to change something in your life here. All right. So we're going to get right into the story mode here. Been stuck 3 weeks. Oh boy, that's not fun. What's going on, friend? How you doing? Please tell me about the future. Well, the future is this reading now, and it's about your Taurus-Gemini cusp. So you could have Taurus or Gemini anywhere in your chart, but you're here, so let's get this message rolling. Okay. King of Cups. What is this King of Cups about? First card of the story, we're already getting stumped. We don't really get stumped too much. What's going on, Taurus sun? I like that, okay? So, 6 of Swords. Okay, so there's a King of Cups person here. It could be a water sign. that I think you want to move away from. Okay? And you want it to be easy. Okay? You don't want a whole bunch of ruckus. So I mean, now we figured out why you're not making a decision here. Okay? This is what it's showing. Choosing to not make a decision. Moon sign Scorpio. Okay, that's perfect. Well, there you go, Scorpio. This could be you. But you have the Taurus sun sign too, so that's pretty cool. All right, so smooth sailing away, try to creep out. I don't know, something like that. Yeah, magician. Yeah, so that's exactly what you're trying to do. Okay? You're trying to find a way out here that's it's going to be easy for you just to vanish, right? To disappear. This is the change. The magician, you're trying to manifest this change. Well, okay, where are you going? Why are you running? No, leave. You don't have to leave. Stay here. 10 of Cups. Madison, stay. 10 of Cups. Okay, so you might be in a relationship with this water sign person here, and you're really not happy. I mean, this is what it's looking like, because you've got the blindfold on here, so you're choosing not to see things about this person because they're kind of looking at each other. See, like this. And you want to make some kind of change here, okay? And it's to find your happiness. So you're obviously not fulfilled where you're at. And you are looking to move on. Wow, that's right there, Empress. What is this? Shit. Okay. I cannot predict what cards are coming out. Sometimes I can tell you what card is coming out, and that happens quite often. But the Empress here has shown up in your reading very many times. So now we're going to take this two ways, because the Taurus is represented as well as Libra with the Empress. So Taurus, that half, you could be wanting to, escape your situation here because, you really want to I mean, with the 10 of Cups and the Empress, it's like you love an Empress. So this could be loving yourself, as I was mentioning earlier. Or this could be the Libra, which you're in love with this Libra because you're trying to manifest something here with the Magician. Getting away, 6 of Swords, from the King of Cups. Going towards this Empress. I don't know. This is crazy. Always kind of happens. 8 of Wands. Okay. Communication coming in. Something is going to be spoken of really quick. Nine of Cups. Okay. So, as the cards are showing here, the Empress with the 8 of Wands and the 9 of Cups with the 10 of Cups, you want to speak to this person and you want to tell them that, I think you just want to say you're in love with them. They're your whole bowl of wax. Okay? And it doesn't have to be the Libra, but it's just the cards that represent that. So, however the energy is for you, whoever it could be, that is how it's going to fit. But this is like your dream come true. And this is final. Judgment. So you've made up your mind on who you want to be with. But you're just trying to figure out how to get away from this other person, okay? Wow, they're just getting right in there. Yeah. All right, okay. 7 of Wands. Because this person's like your Zen place. Look at that. See, Zen. Peaceful, blissful, Seven of Wands. Nothing or no one can block how you feel for this person. Yeah. Hey, whatever, Grace. We're not doing a personal reading. I'm sure you'll pass me. I'm the 12. Let's see if you have, see if I have what? Are you testing me? Well, we're not in school, okay? We're doing this reading here only. So this person is your Zen place, man. You really have this, like, you feel like in a bubble. Yeah, see? It's written in the stars. You love this person. This is crazy. This is the way, okay. So if this was a person, the person that you're in love with, this is how you see, this is what you do. You look up at him and you're like, you're just in awe. This is that 9 of Cups, that wish fulfillment, that whole, like, you're my everything. Because that's what 9 of Cups is all about. Yeah. Oh, scare me, please. You can't threaten me with a good time like that. But see, taking the time to do whatever you're asking me to do is, one, your control, not mine. This is my channel, and you're distracting from the reading. So maybe there's another channel that you could find to go ask these kind of test questions. Death card. That was right in your face. Yeah. I don't like to be barked at. I mean, I'm not sure I have an attitude, but I don't like to be commanded, controlled, or barked at. So we just eliminate that real quick. Death card. What is this Death card about? King of Pentacles. Okay, King of Pentacles. What's going on? We got more Taurus energy here. More earth sign, grounding, stable, abundant, okay? I mean, I think what's going to change is eventually you're going to get away from this other person, this King of Cups person, okay? This water sign person. And I don't think that you're well, I mean, there is a conversation here, but I think that you want to have a conversation. I don't think you had one yet. Because the reason why you're trying to pull away is because you finally realized your feelings and who you care for and who you want to be with. So I think you break off here with this Death card. That's transformation, that's death, that's change. And we got the Wheel of Cure lined up. Okay, and the Magician. So you're eventually going to get away from this person and you're going to be by yourself. Okay, maybe you got a couple dogs, something like that. But you're going to end up being by yourself for hot minutes. Okay. Kind of collecting yourself from, disengaging from this other person here. Yes. I receive abundance. Hallelujah to that. Yeah, general reading. That's right. Go on. Don't spam. Thank you. I appreciate that. Stick it up for me like that. I probably should get a couple moderators up in here to do the job. Thank you. Appreciate you. All right. Let's keep going. Ace of Swords. That is the truth. Okay, so maybe now you're going to come up with a bright idea. You're going to have a bright idea about something. Let's see. 7 of Swords. Let me see. Get mixed messages from that. Moon card upside down. Okay, so you kind of Here it is. The truth is, you're kind of lying to yourself a little bit. You're not ready. You're not ready yet. This is why we have that King of Pentacles, you know, just sitting around, just trying to gather all the things that you need to before you continue on. And so the truth is you're not ready because that Moon card is in reverse, so you're not facing your fears. And your fears is to feel so much for this person and actually be like right with them. A little nervous. Okay, it's not bad. It's not bad. Hello, hello. This is your reading. Yes. This is your reading. Two of Cups. See, I told you. I mean, I just said it. You're not ready for this relationship. Because you're still, you know, in the process of transitioning. Maybe y'all were living together. Now you're trying to pack your shit and go get somewhere else and settle down and recoup. Okay? I mean, take it how it fits. But there is a waiting period here. And you're afraid of that. See? Yeah, see? Knight of Cups. I mean, this is totally a love reading, and this is all about the person that you're in love with. Irrelevant of whatever sign that I'm telling you, it's how you feel and who you know. That's how it relates. But I think there's something that you have to see here too before you actually can like get to your person. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, stop talking about how glorious it would be with this person. I get it. They're an empress, you know. They got a shit going on. Told you, there's something that you got to wait for. So maybe some of you are in a process of like, you know, signing paperwork, you know, splitting assets, shit like that. I don't know, but there is a period of waiting here, and it has to do with finances. You got that Three of Wands right there with the Ace of Pentacles, like this. So maybe you're waiting to get a cut. You know, let's keep going. Doesn't have to be, but it's feeling like there is something waiting here before you can actually get to that abundance. And the Devil card came out. What the hell? What the hell? There's definitely some manipulation going on here. Some manipulating. Five of Swords, and you're frustrated. Okay, so this King of Cups person. Yes. This King of Cups person. Is the one manipulating the situation. So maybe they could be holding you back. Like, oh, I don't want us to break up and not be together. And, you know, all that. Him and haw and shit. But there's this person, that's the manipulator. That's making you frustrated here because you can't. We were still, you know, making a decision on you breaking away. And now it looks like the decision wasn't yours because you were already ready to move away, but this person is the one locking you up. Okay. Well, that's very interesting. Yeah. You've been seeing this guy in your office parking lot? You've been seeing him in the parking lot? I don't know, but that's weird. Why not in the building? Okay, I don't know. But we're not doing a personal reading, my friend. This is just straight here. So listen to the message, okay? There could be something in here that would answer your question, okay? So Eight of Swords trapped in your head. Yeah, so you're stuck wondering, like, when the hell is this going? When am I going to be free? When can I get free? Eight of Swords trapped in your head. Why are you trapped in your head? Because you're frustrated because you're being manipulated to wait. God, I'm good. Let's keep going. Yeah, see, you're being manipulated, so you have to wait because you can't clear this out to go to this new person because then waiting, you're going to be like this to this new person. Handing out your emotions, your love. You're like, let's do this. Let's build a foundation. You are my one and only. Okay. Eight of Cups. Yeah, see, you're trapped. I mean, I thought I just said before all that. You're trapped in your head because you can't get away. Eight of Cups, confirmation. You're frustrated, wondering when the hell you're going to get away. Man, these cards are like butter. Love it. Just coming out so smooth and easy. Yeah. Trapped in your head. Our Father bought her the gun. What? What are we talking about? Okay. Well, we practice gun safety. Hermit. Okay, so you're going to just kind of... I think you're going to just block everything out here. Okay, you're going to just kind of put, you know, your thoughts and your feelings about this person on hold, and you're going to really, like, put the blindfolders on when it comes to dealing with this other person here. Because obviously, you don't have the full control to be able to just go and then go to the other person that you care for. So you're going to just pull back in that hermit mode and seclude yourself here. Yep. Nine of Pentacles. Be by yourself. Just told you that exactly. Confirmation. Nine of Pentacles, hermit. Sun card. Okay. Yep. And I mean, that's the best thing to do right now. Is just pull away from everything and everyone. Just to kind of go within here to find the happiness that you seek in this moment. Not with your other person, because we already know how that is. Okay, Hangman. So you're just gonna wait around. Okay. Kind of put yourself in a timeout a little bit, because I think you got a whole lot going on here that is just really kind of getting to you mentally. Because like I said, this other person, this King of Cups person is like holding you hostage in a way, emotionally and mentally, by not letting you go. And you're almost like trapped. Yeah, Queen of Wands. So you're gonna just hang out by yourself in like I said, in your own little bubble here to try to really build the confidence for something. You're trying to build your confidence for something. I don't know. Are you gonna tell this person what's up or what? Maybe. Maybe. That was a Tower card. Confidence for what? Break free, baby. Ooh, look at you doing the happy dance. I want to break free. I want to break free. Yeah, I like that. So, you know, maybe you need to devise a plan here. See, devising a plan, planting a seed, investing in yourself. What is this? This is like great. Okay. I mean, sometimes we need to do that. We just need to, you know, go in the other room or separate ourselves to some shit to have our me time so that we can think clearly, right? And then we can shift out some shit and figure out some shit and then be able to do something. So you're going to be working on a plan here. Yep, told you. And whatever you're going to decide, it is final. It is over. Yeah. Okay, so it's like whatever you decide is going to be it. Okay, there ain't no going back. Ain't changing your mind. And this is what you needed to go within to build that confidence up, because you couldn't make the decision in the beginning. Because this other person kept you trapped in your mind. So now when you separated yourself, like I said, in the other room, whatever, now you got that mental clarity to think for yourself. And now you're coming up with a plan. Because now you can think clearly. We got to do it sometimes. Knight of Wands, giddy up. Yeah, so as soon as you make your decision in your own alone time, you're going to just take right off. That Knight of Cups is like burning rubber, peeling out the driveway and ripping down the street. Yeah. Where you going? Ooh, you're leaving all that behind. Yep. Ten of Swords, the burdens, betrayals, backstabs, the mental manipulations, all this of this King of Cups, water sign person. Yeah, the tens of completions. You're ending it. So I like this seclusion to get your mind right. Yes, definitely need that. How do I find the power to forgive? So forgiving has its levels. Okay, we're gonna talk about this because I think it's a very good question, and I think everybody in here should really, hear it, jump in on it, something like that. So we'll take a break on these. Forgiving has many levels. Okay, so what I mean by that is like you're walking in Walmart, you're going in one door, the person's coming out, and you accidentally just like bump into each other. Not violently, but just bump into. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry, I was in the way. That is forgiveness. Just as easy as that. Okay? That's forgiveness. But when it comes to hurt, like emotional hurt, like in a breakup or somebody caught you cheating or whatever, that forgiveness is a whole nother level. And you have to really take into consideration how you feel about that person, how much you've invested in that person, and how much you want to continue what you have. So if all of that, like basically how much in love are you with this person, that's going to dictate how much of your forgiveness you're going to give. But the key is to put the fucking shoe on the other foot. Put the shoe on the other foot. So if you're looking for forgiveness from somebody, take your situation and turn it around like it's you. And ask yourself, do you think that the person that you're with would give you forgiveness for what you've done? And if you could say yes, well then you obviously know the answer. But if you say no, they're not, well, now we're just kind of weighing out where you see how much of your investment is worth forgiving. Okay? Because anything can be forgiven. Cheating, stealing, all this stuff, it's just material, it's just stupid shit. But it's because some people do things on accident. I mean, you can't trip and fall and have sex with somebody and say it was an accident. That's different. That's a different intent, okay? But there are situations in relationships where people just mess up. And how can we not just say, okay, you made a mistake? We can work through it. But if you're going to continue the mistake, then we can't. And then you can love that person from afar. But either way, we should always forgive, because letting go, that's the whole point. Forgiveness is about letting go. Would you want to be bitter? Like, oh, you lied to me. You lied. And you're going to carry that angst, that anger, that tension all of your life until somehow this person grovels down and begs for, mercy of their life for you to forgive them. That probably won't ever happen. I'm sorry, my friend. A child's murderer, you need to give that one to God. you need to give that one to God. Okay? And that will be your forgiveness. Because some things are just, I think, unforgivable as a human to try to forgive. But, you know, you do have that forgive and forget. But with some things like children, it's unforgivable. And that you need to pray. You need to do that because people really lose their minds with that shit. And I feel bad for anybody that has to go through that. It was pretty heavy. But mistake. I struggle with trying to forgive. I know. So here's the part. Here's the part what's going to help you go through your range of emotions. Like you were saying, she is dead. And I'm taking my emotions out of it because I'm a third party and I have sympathy for you. It's already done. There's nothing that could bring that poor innocent child back. Nothing. And when we hold on to that idea of you took it away from me, that's what we can't forgive because now we're going to hold that forever. And when you hold stress and that kind of pain, it will kill you. Stress is bad, okay? So this is what I'm saying. You have to accept the reality of that, but then turn to God and pray and be like, Lord, take the anger away from me, and please let me get through this. And when it's weird because I do this a lot. When you have a problem, not as severe as this, but when you have issues and shit, and you physically say, God, I can't handle this. Can you please take this burden from me? It's coming from your heart, not your brain. So then it has this weird, almost relaxing feeling that in somehow, some way, it's going to be okay. It's going to be taken care of. It will work itself out. And you can sit in that moment of peace, knowing that God is going to get it. Handle it for you in that sense. With something that's severe. Because, you know, that's just beyond any kind of forgiveness. But we have to forgive. Because if we want to be forgiven, we have to forgive. Because like I said, we all make mistakes and shit. Even you know, the intentional people, they might be cuckoo. But we can't blame them for their cuckoo. Because they're cuckoo and don't know any better. Right? Yeah. Oh no, I'm glad you talked about it because, you know, that's one, that's very brave and strong. And for two, talking about it helps tremendously. You know, whether you agree or not, I mean, that's just not the point. The point is being able to express, to vent, to let that energy go out and into the world, you know, to ease some of that suffering for a minute. Yeah. We will be okay. Yeah, that's a tough one. But you gotta keep praying, you know. Because, you know, you might think a couple days you're going to get over it. And then you have a moment, you have a memory, you have a trigger. You know, you see a picture. And now you're back into that square one. And now you're just, repeating the cycle. Okay. I don't know if you know who Pope John Paul II, who he was. Well, there was a guy that tried to assassinate him back in the 80s. It was like the Pope in the 80s. He tried to assassinate him. And, like, in anybody's mind, like, dude, you, like, try to kill me. Pope or not, you're a human being. You try to take my life. What the hell? What did he do? He went to the jail Went into the jail cell with the guy, sat down with him, prayed with him, and fucking forgave him right then and there. Now, if that moment didn't transform the dude that tried to take out the Pope, didn't change his whole world because he got that forgiveness, that's the power of what we need to put ourselves in. You know? Unbelievable, the power of forgiveness. Because that could be just something that somebody needs to change their whole way of doing their lives wrong to being right. And then it gives you that moment to let go. That's really the whole point of forgiveness, is to let go. You know? Yeah. It'd be hard, girl. I tell you, I'd be like, man, toughie, you know? And I got 3 daughters and 2 stepsons. So what? It would be rumbling, dog. But keep your faith. Keep your faith strong. Keep praying. And, you know, don't let go of that shit. Because God will heal your heart through that. Because that blessed child is safe. In a better place. All right. Don't make me cry, okay? Let's just keep going. Ace of Wands. Okay. Well, here we go. So we last left off with the 10 of Swords and that 9 of Wands. So you're going to be able to break free here eventually soon of this man, that's a heavy story, dog. It really was. You know? Hey, you know, I wish everybody in the comments would be like helping her out. Being like, hey, you know, we're here for you. You know, we're family. It's what we do, right? So we support each other. So she needs some support. Throw her some love, my friends. Throw her some love. All right, Ace of Wands in the house. Yes, 6 of Cups. Last one in the past. Wait a minute. So this Empress, did you know before? Have you been with this person before? About to light it on fire with this person? The Ace of Wands is lit. The 6 of Cups is having some fond memories of your past here, and you're about to be racing towards somebody of your past who's an Empress. Sounds right to me. Mm-hmm. 8 of Pentacles. Yep. Okay. Okay, so you have the 3 of Swords in the reverse. So you're going to really try hard with this 8 of Pentacles, putting in the hard work of this past person here to not, you know, go through these heartaches and these heartaches that you're going through now. Okay. And with the Swords energy out here, there's a lot of communication. So I think that, you know, you are willing to put in the hard work here to talk through situations, events that could, you know, hurt or lead to problems, arguments, blah, blah, blah. Because I sense that that's kind of what you were going through with this King of Cups. This controlling, manipulative person that you're trying to break from. Yeah, see, leap of faith, boing. Jumping off the cliff, ready to go. Heading on this new journey. Yep, because 4 Cups, you are focused. Wondering, you're kind of like daydreaming. Look at you, kind of daydreaming. Being like, I wonder, you know, I wonder what we'll do. I wonder where we'll go, you know. Wonder where this is going to lead us. Yeah, see, Knight of Pentacles. Long journeys. In it to win it. Slow and steady. So you do kind of do a little bit of fantasizing here, daydreaming, you know, using your imagination to see how life is going to be with this person. We get Libra in your readings anymore. Can't. Seriously. Okay, so yeah, Justice is here with the World card. So, yeah, this is set in stone here. Yeah. So it's going to work. I think you're going to get the approval from the higher ups. You know what I'm saying? 5 of Cups. Yep. So, 5 of Cups, 5 of Cups. What are we doing with the 5 of Cups? Is this the Libra's energy? I mean, the other person's energy. High Priestess. Remember, this is just all in like fantasy mode right here. So I think that you're going to start to use your intuition to see if this person, this Libra here, might be a little bitter from what happened in the past with you two, because you guys do have a past. We have the 6 of Cups right there. So there was maybe a family situation that happened. Maybe you two were supposed to start a family. Yeah, Page of Swords. Yeah, so you guys were maybe already supposed to be locked down, married, had kids by now. I don't know. Where did that go? Wow, that's crazy. 7 of Cups. This is what you're wondering. This is what your emotions are leading to all these thoughts, and your intuition is trying to pick it all apart. But you're trying to digest somebody else's feelings and thoughts, and sometimes we don't want to do that, okay? You have to take what they say and how they feel for face value. You could try to guess, but this is leading you nowhere. Okay, this is often sometimes why we miss opportunities, because we implant what we think someone's going to say or what they're going to do, and then we make a plan off that, and then we find out, well, it's fucking not even anything close. Because this person was on board and they're ready or whatever, and you thought maybe not, or vice versa. Tower. Wreck that shit. Wreck it. Wreck it, Ralph. Yeah, stop thinking like that. And just go. Get in your car and go. You got a fast car. That's right. Get in your chariot, baby. Stop mulling it over. Stop trying to you're trying to get to this person. And when you get to break free, and you can, why don't you? But instead you're sitting there just mulling it over and being like, I don't know, I'm just going to daydream for a while. No. Cut that shit out and get right in it. Go right to it. Chariot. Boom. There's no problems. This person's not going to argue with you. 5 of Wands in the reverse. No strife, no competition, no struggle. They're going to grab you and hold on to you. 4 of Pentacles. Look at that. Come here, baby. Let me hold you. Let me hold you. Yeah. Victory and success. Don't you like that? So, when you're breaking free, take the time to set yourself back up however you need to, and then just go. Go get your person. Stop lollygagging and farting around already. They might be even at work. Stop by their work. What up, baby? Yeah, see, what up, baby? Ace of Cups, told you. That's nice. All right, let's pull one more card for the ending, and then we'll get to the verdict. Your Grand Slam home run and stressing out. See, stay out of your head. Stay out of your head. This person is going to accept you. They're not going to quarrel. They're not going to fight. I mean, hey, they might ask you a question or two about the past, whatever, but they're not going to have a fuss and fight about it. They're going to just grab you, hold you, and you're going to win. Okay? 2 for the ending. Lover's card. Shut your mouth. 4 wands. Shut your mouth even more. I can't. That's for the win. This is your twin, dog. And I've been talking to Taurus like this for a long ass time about this, because Libra always comes out in a Taurus reading. I don't care what you got to say. Go back into my playlist and check it out. Okay, go to every single Taurus reading and you'll see. All right, Lauren. You have the Ace of Cups with the Lover's card and your damn 4 wands. So go get married. This is the person that you wanted, you dream about, you love the most. So congratulations. Yeah, that has been your reading. And I'm definitely going to say, Grace, you are a trooper. Okay? You are a trooper. 100%. Thank you for your conversation. Right? It was pretty intense. I hope that helped a little bit. You know, some people are new and forgiving, so it's harder. But other people like me who have, you know, just been speed bumped by people, you know, I forgive people even though some people have done some fucking real nasty shit. It's not sitting on my head anymore. You know? And when I can say I can forgive you, but I ain't never going to forget. Well, that does something to a person. Changes your mind in a way where now you're not carrying the burden of looking for that reciprocity, that that I'm sorry, or that, you know, proof of, you know, mercy. Get it from God. I'll give it to you every day. Wow. Yeah. Great. I love it. Appreciate your honesty and your bravery. That's pretty awesome. Anyways, for everybody else, appreciate being out here. If you're not subbed up, what are you waiting for? Okay? Don't be a fool. Join this family. Check out my playlist. Tell the lady at Subway who makes you subs. Tell her all about my channel. Bring them on over and enjoy the rest of your week into the weekend. If you're in Texas or anywhere near this heat wave, it's going to be hot. Real hot. So drink your water and be best, be brave, be bold, be well. Peace and prayer every day, my friends. And I'll see you.